in. All right, my loves. So let's see what is going on with you guys in this reading. This is going to be your September mid-month. All right, you guys have a few videos out for September, so if you haven't checked that yet, definitely check them out. All right, so Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Cancer signs, and keep in mind, guys, that the energies could be transferable. Okay, so it could be your energy that's coming out or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay, and guys, just as a disclaimer, I will never ever contact you guys for a reading. All right, if anybody does, they're stealing my photos, pretending to be me. All right, so just keep that in mind. And hello, Tanisha and Mahogany, how are you guys? All right. So guys, I got this deck in the mail a few days ago. This is going to be my second time using it. It's like my favorite deck right now. Stardust Tarot deck. If you're interested, it was about 60 bucks on Etsy. Okay. So, Cancer, let's see what's up. All right, what is going on with the sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer signs. Past, present, and future. What is going on with the sign of Cancer? My kid is pulling up soon, guys, and I hope he read his text message saying the door's open, don't knock. So we'll see how long my kid stays outside without checking his phone to see that the door in front of him is open. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have the past. We're working on the future. Now let's get 2 more cards for the future here. 1 more card. Okay, let's get at least 1 more card here for your future. Perfect. Okay. All right, my lovely Cancers. So your energy here, the 2 of Swords. All right, indecision in your life or how to move forward. This could be having to make a very important decision. Behind this, we have the Empress card reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Magician reversed. Okay, we also have the 8 of Swords. All right, for some of you, maybe there is something that you left. Okay, if this has to do with love, like maybe there's someone that you left and they're seeing someone else. Okay, but it's like you still think about them a lot. But there's a situation I feel that's ended where it's like somebody felt played in some way. There's some sort of manipulation. And either somebody removed themselves or they were just being very manipulative in it. But I feel like you're on the fence of something when it comes to this. Okay? But it's funny, Cancer, because at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of fortune that comes into your life by declaring that you're not going to continue with something. All right? The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse is some sort of fallout. Honestly, a lot of you are falling away from something that didn't work. 3 of Pentacles could be a business collaboration. It could be a marriage. All right? And with the Fool card here, you're going into something completely new. So I'm going to keep in mind all of these energies. And let's see what's going on. All right. So starting with your past, my loves, we have the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed. You're looking at something and it's like, look, this is wasting my time. All right. Ace of Wands reversed. It's something that you may have had passion in before, but you don't now. Okay. This could also be something that ended in like kind of a dramatic way. Like think about when something ends in like a fiery sort of way. There's a lot of shit being thrown back and forth. Like it could be verbally. For some of you, maybe all got crazy, you got physical, but I don't see that. But it could be something verbal, like fuck you, well fuck you too. You know, like it could have been something heated. All right, so what's going on here? Why is this Four of Wands here? Again, the Four of Wands for your past. The Chariot. Six of Swords. So guys, there's so much happening because on one end you're moving away from something that was difficult. On the other end, something else is taking off for you. In life, something is becoming very stable. For some of you, you could literally be using a vehicle for stability or a form of transportation to stability. There's definitely something where I feel like you're getting in the driver's seat and it's like, I must move away from this. I want to move away from this. Okay, like I really want to move away from this. I need to cause a drastic change in my life and I need to cut something out. For some of you, there could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, but I feel like this is just you cutting something out. You no longer want to put effort into this anymore. Okay. So Seven of Pentacles reversed. Something being a waste of time or effort. Okay. So let's see what is going on here. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reversed? Queen of Pentacles reversed. I wasted a lot of time and I don't have more time. Like, I just don't have more time to spend. Like, I'm depleted. You took every resource you could for me, or the situation took everything I had. Okay, enough is enough. For some of you, you could have been depleted financially. Okay. But I don't really feel that. I just feel like you were really tired with something. Okay. What this is lead you to victory. It's just you had to get through the 10 of Wands before you got there. So you had to really like climb up this really steep, like troubling, you know, mountain to see the top, to see what's next. Okay. This looks like one of my homegirls. I'm going to text this to her later and show her. But let's get one more card here. Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Okay. You know you guys had to cut something out. You know that something was an illusion and it's just like, this is, you know, this is enough. Like, I can't do this. All right, like I really just can't do this. Ace of Wands reversed, it's time to let this go. A lot of you, you know you got to let something go, but the big part of, okay, what am I going to do next once I let this go? Okay, cards are falling for you guys. Three of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, guys, you couldn't take anything anymore. Like, I'm feeling like a sense of, oh my God, I want to take a nap. And it's not because I'm tired. I'm not tired. Okay, but it's just like, yo, like, I wish I could just take like a 40-minute nap and like I wake up and I'm out of this and everything's resolved and like I'm on to the next step in life. That's really what I'm feeling. For some of you, maybe this has to do with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but your life changes drastically, so it could be in regards to finances as well. But I see you guys very focused. Guys, you have the Hierophant supporting your decision. Your decision. I said decision. All right, so yes, the Hierophant is supporting your decision. Okay? Which means, as hard as this was to leave, the fact that you left puts you into alignment with your soul's purpose. So if one of your questions was, damn, should I have left? Yeah, you should have, for sure. Okay. Now in the present moment, Cancer, we have the King of Cups reversed, the Sun card, and the Five of Wands reversed. So someone could be over here looking at you like, wow, you're so fucked up. How could you do that? Because like I feel like this is a situation where, again, you made the decision. You made the power play. The ball was in your court. Okay? And someone can look at you as like fucked up for doing it. Okay? But the King of Cups reversed could be a liar. It could be a cheater. It could be someone who's in their feelings. Someone who's, emotionally unstable. Why is this King of Cups reversed? Why is this King of Cups reversed? The Tower card. Let's go one more card here. Why is this King of Cups reversed there? In Cancer's present moment. Page of Swords. Okay. You were just straight up with someone. You're like, look, this is what it is. Things need to change. I'm out of here. And it could be you guys relaying to someone, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm out. That could be what the Page of Swords is about. Because the Page of Swords is usually something, okay? It's usually someone that they're going to be very honest with you. Okay. It's going to be someone who's going to be very upfront with you. The Page of Swords could be a shit talker sometimes. But in this case, I feel like you're just sitting someone down and, like, having a talk. All right? Like, this isn't working. Like, this ain't it. Okay? Cancer. Your center card here. And sorry, guys. My rings are getting loose. That's a good thing, right? But the Sun card. This is your center energy. So what this means here is that there is such a huge blessing that is coming into your life. Like, I literally feel like once this is said and done, like, you guys are really going to be able to take, like, you're going to be able to have such a sigh of relief. Okay? Four of Pentacles, reversed. You guys held your ground and you said, no, this ain't it. I want a better life. I want one that makes more sense. I want one where I can enjoy the sun, feel the sun, not just look at it outside my window. Like, I want to feel the goodness of it. The Magician reversed. Okay? So it's you guys choosing to pull out. It's really what it is. Now, while all of this is happening, guys, I sense an offer coming in, but I don't feel like it's the same thing that I just read on. I feel like it's something else. Because it shows there's some sort of offer that comes in with the Page of Wands here. Okay? Where it's something from the past that tries to dip back into your life. But I see this being a test. Okay? And to pass the test, it's to not do it. Okay? For some of you, you could have maybe a lover from the past coming back in. And you get tempted by it. What I can say, just based off of this, I'm not telling you guys what to do. Do whatever you want. Okay? But based off of this, what I'm seeing is that if that happens to you and someone from your past does come back, if they have someone else, it's a mistake to do it. I'm not saying they're a mistake. I'm not saying it could never work. It's just like, okay, I like you, you like me, get rid of them and we could talk. Simple. I'll be here for you. Let me know when your house is empty. Let me know when you clear that room for me. Thank you. So it's like that's the way it's going to be. It's like you guys are moving away from things that are making you unhappy, and Spirit is testing you to see if you're going to, it's like, bite the bait. If you're going to take something where it's not fully what you want, okay? Something can be attractive, or something can attract you. It doesn't mean that it's really going to benefit you to do that, okay? It's like someone like, hey, Cancer, come with me, come be here. You can live in this beautiful mansion. And you're just like, fuck, a mansion? Like, this is a come up from where I was before. For those of you, people in life that are very lucky and are living in mansions, I'm not talking about you lucky yous, okay? But for those of us that we grew up just regular, it's like someone inviting you to their mansion, and you walk in and you're just like holy shit. And it's like they promised you something so solid, and they're like, oh my God, this is where you're gonna stay. And it's like the maid quarters, the closet within the maid quarters. And you're just like, oh shit, this is not what I signed up for. So it's like the universe is gonna, test you to see if you're gonna bite the bait. But you're not trying to live in someone's closet. You're trying to own the mansion. So it's like you have to pass that test. All right? The last card for the past that you have, this is the Five of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. You guys are focused, like Cancer, you're a water sign. You're deeply intuitive. Like that comes with the script. Okay? But with you guys being on your Queen of Swords shit, it's like you're gonna be so logical. People are gonna come at you and it's like, what? People aren't going to be able to dumb you down or trick you. Like, no. Because you went through a lot of shit. And it's like, yo, you're coming to me with like this stupid ass offer? Like, do you know what I went through? Like, if you knew what I went through, you would see how ridiculous it is that you had the confidence to walk in front of me and offer me the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life. And for those of you that I said something from the past is going to come back in, for a lot of you, it's either someone who's younger than you or someone who's way more immature than you. Okay, so keep that in mind. The Hermit card reversed. Okay? So, it's like, I really like this energy, Cancer, because whatever temptation is coming in, it's like what is wrong with my glasses? I'm sorry, guys. I'm here. But it's like whatever temptation comes in, I don't think that it's going to be a temptation that off rip, like you see something wrong with it. Like at first you might be like, maybe this isn't a bad idea. But ultimately you're going to get to the point where it's like, you know what? This is a little too good to be true. Like something feels off. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but nah, I'm good. And it turns out that there's something that you are not aware of about this. Okay, but you're in the mindset where it's like, yo, I'm too tired to find out what's fucked up with you. I just know that you're fucked up and that's enough for me. Okay, or I know that this is fucked up somehow and that's enough. And Spirit is saying, yeah, there was more to it. But you cut it off. You're like, I'm not even here to find out. I'm not interested. Like, go your own way. Okay? So you guys are in a place where it's like you're going to be very selective with who's around you, like who you're talking to, because I feel like on an energetic level, it's not that you're not 100%, but you only have so much to give to someone or something that's not directly benefiting you and yours. Okay? So this is not a month where a friend can call you and cry on the phone for 12 hours straight about their problem. you're going to be like, all right, sis, you got 12 minutes, go. Like, I got shit to do. I'm going through enough myself. And as a Cancer, you guys are the therapists. Okay? Anytime I've gotten out of some crazy shit, like I have a group of Cancer women that they just came and they cleaned up shop. You know? One time I kicked someone out of my house. I dropped them off at the airport. I came back. My Cancer friend, politely broke into my house and cleaned it from top to bottom. I thought that I was going to go home to a mess. Okay? I have another Cancer friend that we can go years not talking. But when something really heavy happens to me, she is always, I don't know how it happens. And I'm not talking about I stubbed my toe. I'm talking about something like, I can't get off the floor right now. Like, I am so heavily depressed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you guys are in a place where it's like there's so much love that you can give, but right now, you need to retreat, and this is about you. What do you need right now? Your friend should be asking you, what's up, Cancer? What do you need? Where are we going? Who do we got to fight? Not even fighting, because you don't have the energy for that. But this is a time where it's like, you're really going to pay attention again to what you need. You're cutting something off, and it's like you're slowly healing from it. But Hierophant, guys, you're really, really meant to cut something off. Okay. So, Cancer, moving into your future. Queen of Wands, reversed. King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, reversed. Okay. Someone's pissed off about a situation. I see Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay. But it's like someone's upset about something. With the King of Pentacles, maybe you come up on something or someone else around you does. Let's see what this is talking about. All right. I don't know why. I just okay, never mind. Do you guys oh my God, the weirdest thing happens to me. I'll be what's it called? I don't know if it's called vertigo, but I don't think it's vertigo. But there'll be times where I'm just standing. It'll literally feel like I'm shaking. Just now, I thought the desk was gonna collapse, but it's really sturdy. But I see it moving, it's gonna collapse, and it's not moving at all. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Anyways, all right, I'm here, guys. But why is this Queen of Wands reversed? That was just really weird. I really just saw it moving when it wasn't. Okay. Maybe I need a nap later. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Someone just starts working on something, on a new path. That's all it is. Yeah, and someone feels like you're playing them. Because it's I don't know. It's like someone either didn't want you to or didn't expect you to move forward. Someone's seeing that you're building, and they're like, wait, what? You mean to tell me that Cancer's not home crying about this? And regretting their life and... and calling all their friends and obsessing about this. What? They did what? They got what award? What? No, you're supposed to be upset and crying over me. You're not supposed to be bettering yourself in life. What are you doing, Cancer? How could you betray me so badly? How dare you do something good for yourself at a time where you should be mourning, or at a time where you should be not advancing yourself? How dare you? You're just I still got that money though. Sorry. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Moon card reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. You guys figure something out that brings you either wealth or great stability. And again, someone is really bothered by this. It's when they find this out, they cannot stop thinking about it. But again, on the flip side, this is the path of the Hierophant for you. This is your life path. This is the reason why you were born. Okay? And guys, that says a lot too. Because you were on the fence about whether or not to come out of something. You come out of it, and then Spirit calls you, and Spirit's like, yo, you're my vessel, and I'm going to use this for you to fulfill your life's purpose, and, you're going to change the whole world. like you leave something behind, and that happens, you get your life calling. If that isn't confirmation enough that you made the right decision, then I don't know what is. Okay? Because when it's time to accomplish or start walking, the path of your life journey, your soul's journey, spirit is going to clear up everything. Everything in your life. Everyone that should not be there is getting cleared out because spirit needs you focused. When spirit uses you, you got to be focused. Okay? Because you're doing something that's bigger than you. It's bigger than the human in you. Your spirit got it. Your soul got it. Your soul's been places. But the human in you is fucking terrified. Okay? So what spirit does is, okay, let me take away things that are fucking with the human part of you, so that it's that much easier for you to tap into the 5D part of you, your higher self, the part of you that's been around, the part of you that's reincarnated. Okay? The part of you that's seen the other side of life and just forgot about it in this time here. That's who spirit wants to tap into. So anyone that's too low vibrational, you're going to see all that shedding off. And guys, it's happening for everyone. No sign is safe from this. In the last year or two, I can proudly say I've lost, like, oh my God, so many people, like 40, 50, 60, if not 100 or more. But it's like I kept doing better after each person I lost. Okay? The last card you guys have here is the King of Wands. So again, guys, there's so many energies. This could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but I just feel like this is you guys elevating. All right? You guys wanting to do more. Or not wanting. At this point, you're doing it. You have Mad Kings coming out. And for those that, like, aren't in, like, the U.S. lingo, when I say mad, I don't mean, like, are you mod? No, I mean, like mad shit. Like mad powerful. All right? There's mad people outside. There's a lot of people outside. All right? So, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Okay? Someone's fucked up about it because, guys, like, people expect you to be, like, emotional and just there and really, really tapped in. So for a lot of you, this is not normal with who they think your personality is, or what they think your personality is. They're going to be looking at you like, who are you and what did you do with Cancer? Because the Cancer I know would be crying a lot. Okay? The Cancer I know is overthinking right now. And you just did what? You accomplished what? With who and where and what? You just started a what? No, you weren't supposed to do that. Okay? You weren't supposed to do that. And that's my son knocking on the door. Let's see how long he knocks before he realizes that it's open. Okay? But, it's like everything somebody wanted you to be, you're doing the opposite. Because again, it's like someone expected you guys to be down. Cancer's broke. You show a lot of money. Cancer is sad. You show, I don't know, a candid picture of you excited, and that was just how you really are. And they're like, what the fuck? Cancer's going to be lost without me. They're not going to figure out that thing that they were trying to do in chapter 4. And then they look over your shoulder, chapter 44. Wait, you got past that with me? Or without me? You weren't supposed to do that. He figured it out. Eli, check your phone. Check your phone. No, baby, I'm working. Check your phone. We'll talk later, okay? I love you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Every time he comes home from school, he has like a 45-minute story. And obviously, you guys don't want me to do that right now. Okay. So, someone's like, fuck. Because it's like somebody wanted you to regret a decision that you made. But you came up after the decision. And that wasn't supposed to happen. You guys weren't supposed to come up. You were supposed to stay on the ground. You were supposed to stay crying. That's how that person needed you to be, so that they could move on with their life. Oh, I'm fine. Cancer's the one who's crying. I'm good. And you guys are like, Like, this person is going to be like, oh my God, I got a new job. I'm so excited. Oh my God, my Cancer's at home crying. And then they get into that office, they walk in, and it's like, meet your new boss. And you're just like, you know? So it's just like, this is really going to fuck someone up. But there's a little bit of karma in this. All right? You got balance with temperance while the devil was right there. You guys could have taken that path. You could have succumbed to depression or just feeling bad for yourself, but what the fuck for? You already wasted enough time with this bullshit. I feel like you guys are just determined to do everything that you've been holding off. And for a lot of you, you've been holding this off for years. And it's time to act. And someone's going to be so surprised, like, how were you able to do this so fast? It's like imagine winding back one of those toys, right? Those toy cars, right? You wind it back, you let it go, and it goes, right? So imagine you've been winding that motherfucker back for 3 years. And then finally, you let go of a circumstance. You free yourself. Someone's like, how did they get there so fast? I've been winding up for 3 years. I got fucking, like, I can go around the world 4 times before I run out of, fucking fuel. Like, that's why I'm going so fast, because I've been trying to run this whole time. And there is nowhere to run. Okay? I didn't have a sidewalk or a road or something to run on. Okay? So, someone's upset with y'all that you guys are not sitting there feeling bad for yourself. Fuck them. Like, what kind of shit is that? Okay? So let's see what cards of advice Spirit has for you guys. But, yeah, someone did not expect you guys to bounce back the way you did. Or for some of you, it wasn't even a bounce back. You don't feel like you have to bounce back. You just have to get out. Okay? I hear that. Where we're going, we don't need roads. No, you don't. You don't. You just needed to run beyond, like, a home or something, or a lifestyle or something. It's like you guys were literally in some sort of mental imprisonment, you know? Now you're like, oh shit, there's, like, we're outside, we can go anywhere. And guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there are links in the description to donate. Thank you guys so much. And again, guys, I will never contact you for a reading. All right? If you ever need a personal reading, you can catch me live on my Instagram, High Vibrations 44. It's in the description as well. And I will be on Instagram Live literally right after this reading. Okay? So we have the 9 of Pentacles that came out. The Death card reversed. The Devil card reversed. If I hear my dog bark one more time, guys, give me a second. Because if someone's fucking with my dog, they're fucking with their life. Give me one more second. So my dog doesn't like anyone who's ever done anything like evil. Particularly abusive men. If you are a man and you have abused a woman ever in your life and you come into my house, my dog will let me know. Okay? So I had a whole bunch of neighbors here and my dog hated them all. Turns out they all have, like, charges of all sorts. They were kicked out months ago. They're squatting it out. So my dog, at this point, I'm like, look, if she bites you, she bites you. I've been trying to keep y'all separate, but you're not even supposed to be here. So if she runs off on you, I'm sorry. You have no rights. But she's fine, guys. So let's see. So 9 of Pentacles, Death card reversed, the Devil card reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. I'm sorry, guys, but I feel like animals should be protected than most humans. Just my opinion. And I feel like not everybody deserves to have a dog. I feel like you should go through some, like, moral compass test. Because if you're evil, you do not deserve one. Like, getting a dog should be as hard as getting a gun. In places where, like, you have to do, like, mental health checks and shit. Alright, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And the Hermit card. Okay. Page of Cups reversed. All right. So, guys, you know how somebody wanted you to kind of like be low for a while, you know, not bounce back the way you did? Now I'm seeing the reason why there wasn't much of like a mourning period. Because one, you've slowly been mourning for a while. And two, this isn't a situation where you're like, you know, maybe if I try this, it could work. Or maybe if I try that, it could work. Or maybe if I try this, it'll work. You tried all of that. You tried everything. Cancer, this is not something you're leaving lightly. This isn't you meeting somebody a month ago and they fart and you're like, it's over. No. It's like, no. It took me a few years, a few months, or a few something to put all the evidence together to collectively form the opinion that you are a piece of shit that no longer works for me. And it doesn't have to be you walking away from a piece of shit. Maybe it's just shit that no longer serves you anymore. All right? Two people could be good apart but terrible together. I know so many people in this world that separately they're amazing human beings, but you put them in the same room and you have World War III. Okay? So it's like you guys are being reserved because you did so much to make this happen. All right? You tried to stay in something for a while, but it just wouldn't. Okay? So now you're you're retreating. Okay? You're getting yourself out of something toxic. I just feel like there's a few loose strings that need to be tied up. Okay? Just a few that need to be tied up. Don't be surprised, guys, if someone talks like a lot of shit to you. Again, because they're really offended that you're not like more miserable. Like that's weird, but whatever, that helps them sleep at night. But yeah, you guys got out of something that was getting in the way of your soul's purpose. And now you're finally starting to build on that. So it's like, you know, someone's asking you like, why aren't you more sad? My next mission was given to me by Spirit. My next mission was given to me by God. My next mission was given to me by a source greater than all of us. And you think I'm worried about your dumbass human ass? No, you're a fucking human. You're nothing. And I don't mean that none of you are nothing, but I'm talking about like if Becky from second grade is like, oh my God, I need a favor. And then God comes to you in a dream and says, this is what you need tomorrow. Who the fuck are you tending to? Leave Becky alone. She'll figure it out. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that this is something that it's like it's bigger than you, Cancer. All right? So these little earthly dumb shit things, like you're not paying attention to it. Someone's going to be like, let's watch America's Next Top Model. You're going to be like, nah, like I'm saving a fucking village in Africa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going to be requested of you is so stupid in comparison to what you need to be focusing on right now. Okay? Focus on the village, not the television. Okay? Cancer, I love you guys so much. Until next time. Take care, guys.